Big up the Mandem. Today is a glorious Monday. Jackson Michael is officially dead. We have Za back in the booth today. And I just don't know where to start. So I'm going to do a little eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which Manchester hoe wants this smoke? Let's start with Rudy. Getting thrashed by Tottenham 4-0, 5 straight losses. You came here last week. I can't wait for Pep to revolutionize the game of football. Oh, we're going to be so back. I can't wait to see what he cooks up.
You're going to make me wear this mask? There's only one place to start.
I just said Jackson Michael's dead. Take the mask off.
There's only one place and one place only to start.
No, we're saving that.
Look at these. Gone. No. We lead with Arsenal. There's no way.
That's fine with me. Hey,
I'm Za, I am hosting.
What is Manchester? It does not move the needle. You got to start with Arsenal.
Bottling the podcast. I mean,
this is crazy work, Za. I said Jackson Michael is dead.
The team on top of the table doesn't move the needle.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't care where we start.
I mean, I want to start with City.
Okay.
You get thrashed 4-0. It's 5 straight losses in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Defend yourself. What is going on with this team right now?
It's pretty unchill. I'll start with that.
Yeah, definitely unchill.
Probably the most unchill you've ever been.
Very unchill. I actually don't really know how to react to this.
You don't know what to do with your hands.
I don't. I'm holding a pen like a lawyer. How does a lawyer hold a pen? Like I can't even speak right now. Yeah, it was bad, dude. We got pissed on. It was crazy. There's a lot of things like tactically, like there was a lot of shit going on. One, I thought Kyle Walker was getting shit on unfairly so, because the way that they were set up, he was the only person wide right, and people were like, oh, Timo Werner torched him. Timo Werner came in the 89th minute and is very fast.
And I'll give you that, but seeing Timo smoke him like that was the moment where I was like, oh shit, this is not the same team they used to be.
It's not the same Kyle Walker.
He's 34 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, but I think that was just a moment where it was like, okay, this is not the same City team.
Now, was he good? He made mistakes, yes, but I don't think it was like, oh, Kyle, like Timo Werner, it's like, dude, like he came in the 89th minute, and Kyle, because of the setup, was whatever. Like there was a lot of like setup tactical shit. The midfield is a huge issue. We just don't have any dogs right now physically. I haven't noticed Ilkay Gundogan once this season. He's played almost every game, I think. I can't think of like a play he's made. He had one almost nice pass that he sailed over to Kyle Walker. He's just been a ghost. That's a problem. But the bigger issue I have is like just like an attitude. Like there's just no
dog. There's no fight.
Dog. There's no fight right now. It's sort of like a woe is me. Everyone's sort of like looking to the next guy. And when you don't have KDB and Rodri.
And Haaland just playing to hit pipes all game.
Yeah, and
he must have hit the post at least 3 times.
He's a little bit off right now, so it's just a collision of all these bad things. And the thing I see on Foden,
Ghost.
Exactly, Ghost. So like everything
Savinho, no goals.
Yeah, Savinho, no goals. I mean, he's been really good, I think, but the problem is that he hasn't figured out like his finishing. Like the one where they played the ball back, he did an incredible job.
So then, how are you going to sit there and say he's been really good? Part of being a winger is finishing.
Yeah.
That is what your assessment.
A little attitude from
I don't know. I'm just going to check you guys on some of the things you say. You can't say someone's been really good if they're not doing their job.
He's a kid.
I don't care what age he is. He's starting for the team that's won 5 Premier Leagues in a row. He should be finishing and putting the ball in the back of the net. That is what you get signed to if you're going to start for Pep Guardiola.
Ipswich. You drew Ipswich.
Okay, we're not talking about me.
We'll get to him.
You got throttled 4-0 at your trap.
And I'm explaining the issues.
Okay, but you're sitting there saying someone's good
He
and they
is
don't do
good.
their job. If you come in here and don't do your job, someone's not going to say, you're not doing your job. You're not good. You're not going to start.
See, this is normal, though. It's okay. I give it to Maresh. That's a fair. Everyone's coming for our throats right now because we've won 6 out of the last 7. That's fair. That's going to happen. They're going to come. They're going to attack us. That's fair.
Pause.
I'm just saying facts. He hasn't scored.
It's good stuff.
I fucking hate Zaw so much.
It's good stuff.
We'll get to Zaw. We'll get to Zaw.
I don't even know what my point was.
How about this? Maybe the funniest chant of all time. When the Spurs fans were chanting, "You're sacked in the morning" to Pep.
That is funny.
Why would you?
That's
"You're
objectively
sacked in the
that's
morning."
objectively funny.
Objectively funny.
Because he's not.
Obviously, he just re-signed. He's the greatest manager maybe ever. But that was just like you're having a great day when you're coming up with chants like that.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. And it's, dude, we played well for the first 20 minutes. We looked really good. We were finding a lot of space. Like Tottenham did not look prepared. I was like, okay, hold on, we're back, we're good. And then they just get one break and it's fucking over. And they just score.
You did miss a lot of chances, though. I think it could have been like 4-2, 4-3.
Yeah, but the opening phase of the game, we were finding so much space, and I was like, this is nice. It wasn't the typical just like, where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Just hitting a wall. So that was nice, but then it just completely fell apart, and it's just like a mentality thing right now. The other thing I'm seeing online is that people, like I said, there's a collision of a lot of issues right now. Teams are better it's a really, really tough Premier League this year, and teams have figured out how to beat us, combined with the injuries, combined with guys being out of form. And everyone online is like, oh, you can't make excuses now for the injuries. It's like, no. And they go, oh, last year and 2 years ago, this guy was hurt. Manchester United had all these injuries. It's like, yeah, no, that's okay. You guys said the injury thing, and everyone allowed it. I allowed it. You can say the injuries affect the game, and now they're like, you can't say injuries. It's like, no, you said injuries last year, and everyone was okay with it.
Really?
I was fine with it.
Nobody was okay.
I was the one who said Ten Hag had a tough year with the injuries.
Okay.
Rudy,
You can say the injury thing because everyone
injuries
else,
matter.
Thank you.
Injuries matter.
Injuries matter. They've always mattered. I've said they've mattered, and now all of a sudden when we say it, it's like, oh, but we had injuries last year. It's like, yeah, it's all the same. Injuries matter.
I do think there is a difference with when you are a team that's won that much, you're expected to have depth.
No, and on top of that,
I've been waiting to get you boys back with this. Fucking cry all you want. When we had injuries, I didn't hear shit.
We're going to get a DCMA for that tune. Don't play that.
Good point.
Don't play that.
Yeah, we haven't been monetized
Yeah.
for weeks.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I'm fucking.
I hate how dumb I am. I want to be a smart boy. Fuck.
Oh, maybe they can fix that in Turkey too.
But the injuries are an issue. But on top of that, yeah, we have the players. We should be playing better. That's just that's obvious. We should be playing better. We have the players that they should be doing better. We just need I need a fucking big man in the midfield. I'll say it. I'm not even gonna say pause. I need a big man in the middle. We need someone who's gonna win the ball back. Everyone right now is just like
that. Yeah. You need that.
It's just we're getting it's Swiss cheese in the midfield. Like, I mean, and I had to sit. I love Expressions. Shout out Expressions.
Oh,
He's
my dog.
Unbelievable.
Was not. I just like hearing
cooking?
him. Yeah, we got touched up.
I mean,
at home.
he was cooking ? You were watching. We were tuned in, me and you in the cave, watching him cook.
Oh yeah, I did chicken.
Yeah, so big shout out to him. It sucks to be on the receiving end of it, but
Rudy, you know this is a podcast where we all love and support each other's clubs, and we all want us to do well, and we never prey on each other's downfall.
Mm-hmm.
So when I ask you this, I mean this genuinely. Is this the beginning of the end?
no.
Okay.
No.
I just wanted a pulse check. I
No,
wanted to
no,
make sure
no.
you're okay.
No, this is the sky is falling, allegedly, and we're in second.
Not for long.
I mean, we're harping on City's downfall and that they didn't play well enough, but fair play to Tottenham. Kulusevski has been immense.
They have to be
Awesome.
the only club in the world that could lose to Ipswich and then go out there and thrash City at the end.
They've beaten them twice in a month.
Yeah. Tottenham played incredible. They did.
Kulusevski, that he beats Kyle Walker on the ball there. Or no, Gvardiol just gives him the ball there, and then he puts in that beautiful ball for Madison on the first goal. That was an insane finish.
Okay.
And then that Sun pass on Madison's second.
Filthy.
They were cooking. Everything was going well.
They even had one of those EA goals that you get in FIFA, the last one. Like, that was the most EA goal I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, Brendan Johnson?
Yeah.
I just just to talk about that first goal. First of all, Gvardiol is young. He's got some growing pains, but he's got to close him down a little bit quicker. Ilkay Gundogan is marking James Madison, and then he points to John Stones. He's like, "Oh, that guy's moving at a moderate pace. I can't catch him." And then John Stones is like, "Okay, hold on, wait, what's going on?" And then it's like, "Dude, Ilkay, run, motherfucker, run!"
Why you got him on a free? He's old.
He is, unfortunately, and I love the guy. And it makes me sad to say this, but I got to get on him.
That doesn't have the legs that he used to. There's a reason you let him go. There's a reason you shouldn't have brought him back.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a healthy conversation. Zod, do you have anything to say before I talk about us?
No. I mean, I was a loser in that game, so I was a loser anyhow that game went. Both those clubs needed to implode. So,
All right, well, let's talk about something you want to talk about.
Well, hold on, I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are.
You guys suck, and this is the beginning of the end, and you have this is just it. I think it's wraps, and I'm not even truly Like, I genuinely think this is the end. Like every empire.
What do you mean by the end? Like they're never gonna win again?
They're not going to win the league this year. This is like when the Patriots, remember they won 3 straight Super Bowls and then it took them like 8 years to get back? Mm-hmm. That's what I think it is with City. If Pep even stays that long. I don't think they could fix their issues this year.
I'll I've been doing this a very long time with Man City. The next game that you play, that's the beginning of your 16-game winning.
You said that about this game.
You said that about
You
this.
literally said the same thing last week.
But I am right.
It is going to
Game that you
start.
that's the beginning of your 16-game winning streak.
Not buying it.
I know
It is
Man City,
Feyenoord.
they've
Their
done
next
this.
game is Feyenoord.
You've been around for Man City's title winning thing. They do this every single season.
They've lost 5 straight.
No, they've not lost 5 straight.
They lost the best player in the world. KDB, not the same player. Kyle Walker looks washed.
Again, this is an American football. It's soccer. It's not record-wise. 5 losses doesn't matter. It's how many points you have on the board. They are 5 points behind Man City. They're 5 points behind Liverpool. 8 points behind Liverpool with 20-something games to go. Man City is perfectly fine.
Okay, that's fair and objective.
That's just looking at the table, though. They're right about the problems. KDB not being there is a problem.
That's us just getting excited. Man City, man for man, is way better than any other squad
Rodri's
out there.
not
Without
coming back.
Rodri, with Rodri, they are better than every other squad out
So this is going to be the first time, I think, in Pep's career where he's going to have to manage a complete rebuild of this team. They're all aging out, and he's not done that. With Barcelona, they got old. He left. Bayern Munich, not so much. Like, he was just kind of there for a little bit. But now he's at City, and he's just signed an extension, no breaks. He has to rebuild the squad, and this is the first time we're going to have to see him do that. So we'll see.
Who do you? Okay, so Liverpool's gotten off to a good start, right? I'm not taking anything away from them. They're doing fantastic, looking phenomenal. I personally, I could be wrong. I personally feel Liverpool are 1 or 2 injuries away from.
You can say that about
disaster.
everyone in that
team,
top
yeah.
4.
Yes, but Man City, no. Man City. If we're being completely honest, yes, they lost Rodri.
And they've lost 5 straight.
They still can. They will go on a run and they can still dominate anybody.
But
It's just they're having a tough patch. Yeah.
You were saying that they're aging out. They need their young stars, just Foden and Haaland, to start being the leaders and carrying that team.
I agree with
They're
that.
just
Liverpool-
not doing it.
I agree.
Liverpool is a Salah or Van Dijk injury away from complete disaster. Man City with Rodri gone is still very much more competent enough to run through.
No, but their defense doesn't
I don't
look
know
the
if
same.
I agree with that. I don't know if I agree. Maybe with Van Dijk, but if they lose Salah, like they still have wingers that they could throw out there.
Those guys are producing at the rate that Mohamed Salah, bro.
No, but you said they'll be a disaster. I think that you can do patchwork.
They'll end up like I'm not trusting.
We still haven't seen
I'm not
Chiesa play
trusting-
for Liverpool.
I'm not trusting Nunes to be doing bits when Salah's gone.
No.
Diaz maybe, but they'll end up like what we were going to
Gakpo can
without
play,
Odegaard. No, but Salah is that king.
I
agree.
agree. I agree.
They'll end up like us without Odegaard.
Yeah,
That's it.
Maybe.
You took Odegaard out of our front three. Yeah, we have 3, 4. I mean, Trossard looked phenomenal initially, beginning of the season. Havertz was doing bits. Saka. You took Odegaard out of that thing, bro. None of those 3 motherfuckers were doing nothing.
Yeah, it's true.
That's why I'm saying that as a chemistry-wise, Salah attracts so much attention. If you lose Salah out of that front 3, then you can dial in. Once you dial in on Darwin Núñez, you dial in on him. He gets his opportunities. Yeah, but if you dial in on them two, I mean, you kill him completely. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I think Martin Odegaard is the most valuable player to his team in the Premier League, much like Tua is the most valuable player to his team in the NFL. Like, where Odegaard goes out, the offense completely shuts down. And then when he's back, they come back.
I don't know. You can argue Van Dijk with Liverpool again. You can argue that's very tough to say. He's our most important player, yes, for us, yes. You can across the league, it's tough to say.
Yeah, like Roger, the same thing. The one thing the silver lining is that Oscar Bob comes back in January.
You're gonna rely on him.
Are you gonna make it till
January?
It's a thing,
Bro, there's like 15 games.
Yeah.
till January.
I said silver lining. Okay, it wasn't.
January's
a
too
statue.
far.
Do you even really know what Oscar Bob is at this
Yes,
point?
dude.
That with a long-term injury.
Okay, that's fine. Everything's fucked. Sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah, everything's fucked. That's basically a new signing plus Oscar Bob. That's basically 2 new signings.
But who do you sign to bring in and fix this problem in the midfield?
I don't know. Zubamendi, Bruno.
He just
Guimaraes.
signed an extension.
We got the money.
Don't listen to these guys. Let me tell you something. You are perfectly fine with Mateo Kovacic. You are perfectly fine with Mateo Kovacic.
hurt.
I am so
But
scared.
he's
But
hurt.
when he comes back, he's out.
They cannot continue to let this bleed go. They play Liverpool next in the league. They cannot continue to go. If they go 11 points clear, that is the biggest deficit that will ever have had to be overcome.
They have to win next weekend. If they don't lose, if they lose next weekend, then it's over. Liverpool's won the title, I think.
Za, do you have
an 11-point buffer in December is crazy.
Yeah, if they lose,
A lot of time on the clock.
Za, do you have any family in the UK?
very much so.
Okay.
Too much. Everywhere.
Are they okay?
Everywhere. No, everybody's fine. I was checking.
No, because
my other family. Oh yeah, the other side of my family.
No, like your actual family. They live in the UK.
Yeah, physically, yes, they're alive, doing well. Emotionally, some of them aren't doing too great.
Okay, but like they're safe, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
there was a huge forest fire that took place in London. I don't know if they were affected by that or not, but these trees were just getting burnt left and right. I mean, it was a massacre.
They got a little
Arsenal 3-0 win
They got a little tea
over those little tree stumps from Nottingham.
a little tuberculosis, a little from that smoke. A little, the TV. The virus.
I told you didn't have a chance. You didn't have a fucking chance against us. And I told you that, and you were saying, oh, we're going to score this. And then you're going to be like, oh, we didn't have Gibbs White. We didn't have Chris Wood. 3-0.
Yeah, we didn't have our
3-0.
three best offensive players.
3-0.
Three best offensive players were out.
3-0. Chris Wood played.
He came on, in the 70th minute?
Blame your manager.
He was
Came
injured.
from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Flew from New Zealand. That's a 2-day flight.
Yeah, I actually
Anyway,
I thought Taiwo was fine. The problem was we weren't athletic enough or defensively minded enough. You guys walked through the midfield. You walked through the midfield.
Yep.
That second goal, that guy had all the time in the world. Like, that was pathetic. The first goal, hey.
Saka.
Tip the cap. That little flick by Odegaard to set up Saka, it was beautiful. Those are two world-class players. They made a world-class play. Those are the driving forces of your team. We were without the two driving forces of our team. We couldn't progress the ball through the midfield. We're also, you guys were the better team. You were at home. You beat us. You're Arsenal. You spent $350 million on that team. You're supposed to win that game. I'm very disappointed by how Forest played. I don't understand the Gibbs White situation because Nuno said he was dealing with this injury before. It's the same ankle. Then why the fuck did he have an 11-minute cameo for England over that break? He should have just locked him in a hyperbaric chamber in Nottingham and told him.
Speaking of Za's heart now.
Sit right there. I'm very happy for him if he's able to go and play and be fully healthy. But if you're not healthy enough to play for Forest, then you were definitely not healthy enough to play for England. So that bothered me. Chris Wood thing, we're missing very important players, and we don't have. While I like Elanga and I like Callum Hudson-Odoi, we don't have the depth that the big clubs do because we don't have the budget. So when we lose Gibbs White, not to mention Sangare, we kind of used him, defensively in that game. Same thing. I think James Ward-Prowse, he's a luxury player. He's a guy you have to bring on if you're down one with 10 minutes left and you hope for a set piece. But he was invisible defensively. And Danilo, we're missing him and his athleticism in that 8. So we're missing a lot, but that doesn't take away from the fact that they played like absolute shit. And even with this, they played that 4-3-3. Ryan Yates was the most advanced midfielder of that 4-3-3. That's not what he's good at either. So they just didn't have the horses and the athletes to compete on the road against one of the better teams in the world when you guys are fully fit, which you now are.
Za?
Wait, before Za, so Chief, you're saying that squad depth was an issue?
Clearly.
Interesting.
Why?
Weren't you the one for weeks saying squad depth? We got it. One in, one out. Doesn't matter who's hurt.
That's a good point.
Doesn't matter.
That's a good point.
Hold on.
That's a good point,
all right.
Maresh.
But we have two number 10s. They were both out because Elliot Anderson was out too. So yeah, sorry.
I'm just spitting your words back out. I don't know why
you're not because you didn't tell the full story.
You said it.
Typically you have a guy and a backup. If they're both out, that's a problem. Our back four, we got depth.
Okay.
If we're missing 5 midfielders, that's a fucking problem. I don't know, sorry.
No, again, I'm just regurgitating words that you fed into the show.
Yeah,
and it's my job to spit them out to help.
All right, put the asterisk there.
Good stuff, Maresh.
No, it's not good stuff. He's fucking lying.
No, I'm not lying. Run the tape. I'll run the tape back.
No,
when you edit it, run the tape back.
Yeah, I'll run the tape back.
That's fine. But if it's if you're missing Sangare, Danilo, Morgan Gibbs-White, Elliot Anderson, sorry. If you have your 4 starting midfielders out, that's a problem. And Chris Wood. Though I did like Taiwo. I thought Taiwo?
He
looked. That was the best he looked all year.
Kept him.
Well, he had no.
We said it on stream, but your boy Ola Aina trapped in 2003 NBA core with
Dude,
the shorts.
Bro, those the and one shorts that he
They look
wears.
great. He's the only guy in the league. Forrest is about to lock him up to a nice long-term extension too.
Congratulations.
Fuck.
He earned it.
I
Yeah.
want.
He instead of like people buying his jerseys, they should buy his shorts.
Yeah,
By the
I would
Triple
rock
XL
those things
down,
every day.
yeah, down to the mid calf.
It's unbelievable.
Adam Sandler joint.
Yeah.
He's
I
got
like
the and one shorts on.
Yeah, they look great. I love Olana.
I want him to come be Timber's backup.
No, he's no, stop. He's right where he needs to be, and they're giving a nice raise and a long-term contract because we're just getting started. Our owner is very ambitious. We're ahead of schedule as it is, and as soon as we get healthy, we'll get back to playing.
Is that Edu's first piece of business?
He's not with the club yet.
Okay.
Zaw, you're a pretty thick boy. I'd like to see you torque a little bit. It's been a while.
No, less pause. No, it was a good showing from the boys. I mean, I was a bit too excited this Saturday.
I mean, we had you doing the Macarena.
I gave Chief hell. I went home after everything settled down and all that. I felt so bad.
No, because if they came into our house and thrashed us,
that would
have been way worse than what you were doing.
It was build up of Mr. Oh, I'm going back to the Champions League and all that. So I was like, you know what? We needed it.
I think Europe is still very.
Yeah, no, it is.
play.
It is.
Yeah.
I very much think
Yeah.
you could think it. But
Like you guys, no more bits. You guys are better than us, okay? Like you guys are better than
and
us.
you're a good team. No more no bits
Yeah.
whatsoever. You're doing a phenomenal thing.
So we were injured and we didn't play well and we're on the road. You're never going to get a result with those three things.
Danilo missing your key players with Gibbs White, Danilo, and all that missing. But
Yeah.
anyway, I mean, it's when I saw the lineup, dude, Arteta absolutely shocked me. I mean, Jorginho, Jesus, and all those guys in there.
Yeah, you were worried about the mid.
Very worried. I mean, I was like, is there something wrong with Partey and all that?
But we didn't have anybody who could
Yeah.
play.
No,
Yeah.
there's something wrong with Partey.
Luckily, less of that. Listen, we keep it. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna touch that. Anyway, but I thought everybody it was a good. The captain coming back, he changed everything, both on offense.
So fucking good.
Yeah, he's very good.
That little pass
Yeah,
to Saka, I was just like, well,
He's back.
Yeah, what do you even do?
That's like when Michael Jordan came out of retirement and said, "I'm back." That's what that pass was.
And if I'm being fully honest, that game could have been 4-0
yeah,
at half.
easy.
Yeah.
At halftime, that first half was perfect.
Yeah,
I mean,
the offsides by
that was a goal. I'm sorry. I'm still till this day.
it
That's
was
a goal to
offsides.
Timber. That was not offside. That was an angle of the angle of the camera.
You know what I'm going to do next stream? I'm going to bring a protractor and I'm going to have you draw your own lines. And I want to see if you get them right or not.
Bro, that he was very onside. But nah, I mean the score 3-0. I thought we needed Odegaard back. Clearly, you see the importance that he brings to the team. Changed
He's great.
everything.
Great
Offense,
player.
defense. Everybody played well. Raya's distribution
press.
was on point.
Yeah.
The press was unreal. Jesus was unfortunate not to get a goal. He leaned back a little bit. I need to be more patient with him and Sterling because we need those guys.
You hate him.
I
He got on the score sheet.
Yeah,
Sterling.
assist to Ethan. But I'm changing my attitude towards those guys.
One win.
I have to.
That's all you need?
I have to back them. Otherwise,
Winning cures all, brother.
we need them. That's the thing. We need them. I mean, Calafiori, Timber, bro. Calafiori. You
Played
know what?
phenomenal.
You're saying Elanga. Elanga should have had. Elanga. He was just unfortunate. There were two counters that he caught us out on that Calafiori saved.
He really frustrates me. Elanga really frustrates me because it's like there was the one that you're talking with Calafiori where he cut to the inside. It was early and he had a pass across Callum Hudson-Odoi and he kind of whiffed it. But bro, you are one of the fastest guys in the league. Get down to the byline and just beat your man and then whip it across. It's like he's trying to play too much like Callum. Just be a fucking racehorse and get wide and put the ball in. Like it shouldn't be that difficult.
Yeah, but being a pace merchant on the flip side isn't necessarily always the answer. You've seen a lot of guys be pace merchants, just run to the end and try and do that, and they get criticized and eaten by the media and by their fan bases.
You have one. I have one.
Yeah,
we both have one.
Dan James.
You
was
have
another one.
have one in Rashford. I have one in Martinelli. Idiots just put their fucking head down and just run.
There's the right balance certainly.
Yeah.
But he does not people should be terrified of his speed.
We were.
Yeah.
We were literally
Right.
saved. It was Calafiori got lucky that his
Yeah.
foot was left behind.
Yeah.
What will take him to be what will take him to the next level is that ability to take on players,
Totally.
and go at them, because that's what makes a good winger and a world-class winger.
Right, and he's still only, 21, 22?
Yeah, he's young guy.
Yeah.
Young guy.
He's in that age group.
Low.
He's
I think he's like
plays
Suckers'
for
age.
Sweden with Gyökeres. Like,
Yep.
he can do some
He
big
was like
stuff
he's
in
like
his
Suckers'
career.
age, right? I think he's like Suckers.
Yeah.
He's 22.
Yeah, that's
22.
Suckers.
Yeah.
Not about Suckers' age, but no, yeah. So Calafiori Timber did phenomenal. Jorginho, I thought he kept it tidy. There was two or three times that he was caught up for pace. Marino's the one that I was actually very impressed by. That's everybody in Arsenal. This is his first good game. I thought everybody was looking at him. It looks like I don't think he can play with Rice. He played very well with Partey. I don't know if they can play together, but we'll see. Odegaard, of course, spoke about him. He's awesome. Saka
World
only.
class.
Oh, I'll say Nwaneri. You got a special player.
Yeah.
there.
We're getting there. It came off the bench.
He's the note for me.
Saka.
So Saka doesn't suck anymore.
Saka's world class.
Yep, there we go.
Saka.
That's all you got to do is score one goal, win one game, and you no longer suck.
Saka always has been, always is. I mean, I said it in my little TikTok thing that I was gassed. I stand by those words. The only attacking player right now in the midfield, the centrally left, out wide, not strikers, the attacking guys, AM, left wing, right wing.
Mm-hmm.
The only one really that can talk to him is Mohamed Salah. And you know what that comment was directed at, the idiots that say Cole Palmer's way better than him.
Wasn't that you last week?
Oh, you did. You did. Let's run the tape back. You did. Oh,
I'm
you
wrong.
did.
Hey, that was Jackson Michael.
Hand up.
That was Jackson
and my
Michael.
defense,
That was Jackson Michael.
And on the live stream for the Inter game, Saka sucks.
That is true.
Yeah.
Bro, they were pissing me off. They were all pissing me off. But yeah, and then Jesus, unlucky not to get that goal. I need to be patient with him. It will come. Ethan, as you said,
This
bro.
is like a whole,
A whole new man.
person.
Brother, I made sure that I'm not missing my guys. This is what they need to do. If they do this, they'll get their flowers.
Yeah.
Ethan, magic. Absolute magic.
Hey, a 3-0 win against a team that's in a European place is something.
You're a big team. You're a big
Exactly.
team. You're a big
I'm being
Brother,
genuine.
You're in fourth. You're like
Seventh.
you were in fourth.
Yeah.
You were in fourth. You
Yeah,
won two.
We're in a
Champions
European
Leagues,
place, yeah.
Yeah.
2 Champions Leagues, Premier League. You have
Conference
to
League.
celebrate every
Conference
victory.
League. Yeah.
Victory. But yeah, no. The Ethan, I don't want to say this. Fuck it. I'm going to say it. This is the most exciting Arsenal talent. This is the most exciting Arsenal talent out of the academy since Jack Wilshere. Saka and them. Saka wasn't as exciting of a prospect. Saka then developed into a good player once he turned like 16, 17 and all that. The one that I was thinking about that's close, but I think he's better. He's tracking better than him was Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe through the academy was very good. He was absolute magic. But I think I can't think of anyone else.
No shouts to Eddie.
But he's better than him.
He's a record setter.
But he's.
Does he have more goals than Eddie? Or do they have the same amount?
I don't know
He has
about their
more,
academy
I believe.
goals. Yeah.
Oh no! In
talking about in the Prem.
No, Prem. I think he.
Oh yeah, right now.
I think he does. Shout out my guy Eddie. Then Zinchenko again. We need him. Raz again. I got to be patient with Sterling. We need him too. Zinchenko, his passing ability. I was happy to see him. Kivio. The way Arteta used the.
I don't even know who I'm listening to right
I
now.
I knew that you would eventually come around on Saka. You wouldn't think that he sucks anymore. I knew you'd come around all these guys. The fact that you're like,
Twerking for Jesus again.
no,
Zinchenko.
Sterling
Sterling,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I never want to see that motherfucker again. It's like
That was
now you're like, I
Michael.
gotta be patient with
That was
him.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael.
Oh no! Even before
Remember when he
Jackson-
called out all of Jamaica?
Yeah, you were talking to Jamaicans.
Yo, stop it. Stop pulling up files. Stop.
We got to start pulling more receipts on the show.
I did call out the Jamaicans.
That was even before Jackson Michael.
I forgot about. I think I did that with my face.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, squad wise, great. He's my only one complaint with Arteta. He's the only one that I'm angry with. One thing and one thing only.
Arteta
Everything
out.
else was perfect. Ethan and them started coming in the 70s and all that and all. Bro, it was 2-0. It was 2-0. When did Partey score? In like the 54th minute or something. Ethan has shown with these glimpses. I don't want him to start. I'm not calling for Nwaneri to start. I'm not crazy like you guys online. That
But
want
you
him
want
to
a
start.
half
Yeah,
hour instead of 50.
Give him more. He's shown with the appearances that he adds stuff. So
Yeah.
don't hesitate. Make sure that by 60, whether we're winning, losing, drawing, whatever,
He's getting
he's
loose.
coming on.
Yeah.
But apart from him coming on late, perfect from everybody. I fucking love this club. I finally can show my face with. Look at this. I can show my face. I'm smiling. It's. Let's
Life's
keep
good.
going. Sporting tomorrow. Come on, Arsenal!
I bet you're happy you spent the 2 bands to go to London now.
Ooh, brother, I just got the ticket today. Nicky Smokes, watch this. Watch this, Nicky Smokes.
Only
Shit,
Zah.
how do I
Show it to
do
the
this?
screen so someone can take it.
Yeah, please.
No.
Let me see the QR code.
You can only look at that.
Oh,
You
there
can't
you
take a
go.
screenshot. You can't
There you
take
go.
a screenshot. Boom, it's there. Emirates, me there. Come on, Arsenal.
I love it. He's so
Arsenal
back.
has the opportunity to just do the funniest thing for this show.
I know.
I've been there and seen them lose, and I don't wish that pain on anyone. I know it would be great for the show,
I'm
but
going to like 4 games.
dude,
If they lose, oh fucking hell.
you'll never be able to go back. They'll have your face all over the stadium. Don't let him in.
I should not have said that in the microphone. They don't know which games I'll be at. So.
Oh, I'm sure you'll make it abundantly clear at some point.
Nope. Unless I can't secure, I'm still struggling to secure tickets to 2 of the games, so I might kind of give you guys a hint if they get close, and I still don't have one, but yeah.
I want to talk about Manchester United.
What you want to say?
The Twitter streets are calling you guys. They're calling you Menstrual Cycle United because you only win once a month.
Yeah, that's where we are right now.
That is bad. Menstrual Cycle Football Club.
Hold on.
Because they only win 1 Premier League game a month.
Like a period.
Like a period, Zah.
Comes
The
once
period
a month.
comes once a month, just like a Manchester United winning the Prem.
This was on. I'm not even trolling.
This is on
Was
Twitter.
on Twitter.
Twitter.
How did I miss it?
Menstrual Cycle United. Because they only win in the Prem once a month.
So if we're Menstrual Cycle United, that must be Accident Baby Arsenal, because you guys didn't win in a month, so you missed your period for your month.
No, she could be on birth control.
This is like Drake versus Kendrick, man. I love this.
Speak for yourself, because you're over here talking.
I mean, I
No, wait.
You say speak for myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I finish my sentence.
Yeah.
You were acting like a draw against Ipswich was not embarrassing. Like, you guys were lucky to even walk out of that game with the draw. You should have lost.
Again, we should have, but we didn't.
That's a good point. That's
We didn't. Like, what?
that's actually a really good
Are we
point.
dealing with hypotheticals again? Because if
It's
we
a
go-
whole
if I
different
go-
conversation.
If I run back the tape too, this show doesn't deal in hypotheticals.
Brother,
And Zah makes that abundantly clear.
a draw
We don't deal in
against Ipswich with your brand new manager bump, you were calling it.
That's
a loss.
The
That's
new
a loss.
manager bump on Rude.
Yep.
What do you guys want him to do in 2 training sessions? You want him to come in and just transform the team overnight? It's still the same players. Everything's still the same. He is the difference. The players have to adapt to a brand new formation system in 2 training sessions, and you guys are expecting them to be world beaters after.
So when does the new manager bump start?
There's no new manager bump. You have to go out and earn each match. It's not just like a given.
Marash,
that you
run
get
the
it.
tape back. Run the tape back.
It's not just something you
Run
get.
the tape back.
You have to go out there and
I thought
win
it was something
games.
you just got.
Yeah, last year when Forrest fired Steve Cooper, they brought in Nuno. They beat Newcastle 3-1, and then they beat somebody else right around the same time. It was you guys.
Oh, congratulations. Hoist that in your fucking cabinet from last season.
I'm just saying.
Hoist that in your cabinet.
In my experience, the new manager bump, and then when they fired Chris
And this is why forever Manchester United is the biggest club in this fucking country of England. We drew Ipswich, made it the game of the week on Sunday. All eyes were on us, and now after a draw, all of you are dancing after the fucking oil club across the street lost their 5th game in a row. Read the newspapers, read the media. There's no tactical analysis. There's nothing about City. It is all about United. It is all about United. So I don't want to ever hear who's the biggest club in England. Oh, you're on the second page of the table. It does not matter where we are. We are the biggest club in England, and the eyes and all the attention are on us. After one game, we have the tacticos on Sky Sports going, I don't know if the 3-4-3 is going to work, mate. I don't know if it's going to work. It's been one game. Oh, yeah, Chelsea was the last team that won with the 3-4-3, and they had Hazard and Costa. Well, you know what, you fucking wanker? Hazard, Mr. $40 million signed for Chelsea, has the same amount of goals as Marcus Rashford and only 69 less minutes.
Marash.
So I don't want to hear it.
No.
Hey, The biggest
this
club
is
in
where
Europe
I
is
stop.
playing someone called
This is
Bodo
where
Glimt
I stop.
tomorrow.
This is where I stop.
Where are you playing in Europe tomorrow, you bum?
We're on the ascension.
2 Stars
We're on
FC.
the
Where are you
ascension.
playing
We're
tomorrow?
on the
No, I don't want to know.
ascension.
Where are you playing?
We're on this.
Yeah, we'll see
Hey,
where you're not
we'll
even
see
in
you next
position
year.
right now. We're in
We'll
the
see
same
you-
position for Europe next
see you
year.
next
Where
year.
are you?
You're behind us.
Yeah, okay, well,
You're
it doesn't
behind
matter. You're
us.
still missing out on
You're
Europe
behind
just
us.
like us.
Behind us.
Just like
Conference
us.
League is 8th, right?
Aren't you out of the FA Cup so you can't even win?
The FA Cup hasn't even started yet.
Or your Carabao Cup. You're still out of the cup.
Oh, wow.
Question.
That was beautiful.
Who did you just compare to Eden Hazard?
Marcus Rashford, same amount of goals.
This
69
is
more
why,
minutes.
please
but
don't. Please don't, because
69 more minutes, but hey, I'm just reading stats.
people are gonna be like, yo, these Americans, Emirates, don't do that to us.
You don't,
You
even,
yourself.
you don't even like.
You yourself.
You don't,
Stop!
Do yourself.
You come on this show and say that Saka is better than Messi. They already think we're morons. I don't want you to hear me listen to me compare 2 guys with the same amount of goals in the same amount of time. I'm not saying Rashford is going to win a Ballon d'Or. You say that he is better than the best player undisputed in world history.
Saka's now being judged with those Messi, Ronaldo-esque.
No, he's
That's
not.
No,
Nobody
he's not.
but
That's
you
all
is putting him in
Nobody
that.
thinks
You
that.
continue
No, that's all I'm
to
saying.
let everyone know how delusional we are.
I need
That is
25.
what it is,
I need
okay?
25
Me
and
comparing
55.
Rashford's goals to Hazard's goals in the same amount of
I need
time
25
is
and
not
55.
nearly as delusional as some of your takes on
I
this
need
show.
25
So I will not
Hold-
sit
hold
here
on,
and take
though.
it.
Hold on, though. You don't even like Rashford. You don't like him.
I don't
If,
mind
if,
him.
if
I'm
he
not
gets
saying
sold
Saka
in
is Messi.
January
I'm
or
saying
the
I'm
summer,
judging him like the Messi's.
right? But when they sell,
Again,
when
no matter
Rash-
how you say it, they don't belong in the same sentence.
when Rashford leaves, you will not shed a tear. So I don't know why you are the one volunteering comparing
I'm
him
just
to
saying.
Eden Hazard.
I'm just saying.
My brother.
I was saying.
The gap between Bukayo Saka and Lionel Messi is smaller than the gap between Eden Hazard and Marcus Rashford.
Eden Hazard's better than Saka.
Yes.
Fact.
Yeah. Okay.
Right now.
So-
as of right
yeah,
now. No, I'm not arguing that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But what am I?
Saka will
The
never
statement
come
that I said
close
too.
to being in the same conversation.
Yeah.
as
Oh,
Lionel
and
Messi.
that's where you are wrong. Saka's on the path.
Okay.
Saka's on the
How
path.
many- okay,
Saka,
so he's at
Saka,
least what 3
Saka,
or 4 Champions Leagues away. He's,
Saka
how many
Hazard,
Ballon d'Ors?
Hazard,
8.
Hazard. He's gonna overtake. We're chasing Messi.
He's running out of years.
We're chasing Messi. 22, brother.
He's
We
got to
have- we
win
have
the
a whole
next
lot of-
8 Ballon
you know,
d'Ors
you
to
know,
get
we
there
can
by
do it. We
30.
can do it.
You fucking nut job.
We can do it.
He's so bad.
Speaking of Rashford, dude, that guy sucks. Like he was bad in that.
Yeah, I
game.
mean, hey, we had 2 good minutes. Hats off to Onana. He saved 2 things that should have
Brother.
absolutely been in the net.
Brother, you better buy him an egg. That's who you owe.
Yeah,
your,
no,
your whole squad needs to give him
He needs
all their eggs.
something. He came out and said some stupid shit in the preseason. I'm gonna give it risks this season.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing, he's looking like a brand new goalkeeper. He's
Mm-hmm.
looking like the guy we actually signed from Inter, not the one that was given the Circus FC last season. But I mean, Casemiro Eriksson in the middle of the park has got to stop. I understand I don't even understand why Ugarte is not starting. That is Amorim's son.
He flew.
That is his
He
child.
flew from South America. That's why he does.
Okay, I get it. You got the minutes, but you could see the change in the game as soon as Ugarte came on. We were actually getting turnovers in the middle of the park.
So it's Ugarte and Manu and who?
Bruno.
Can I? Go ahead.
But I think Ahmad, he played in that wing back
Phenomenal.
position. He is a star. That kid, that just shows how much of a criminal Ten Hag was, starting Anthony and Jadon Sancho over him last season. He didn't even give him a look.
You're lucky that he didn't.
Yeah, he kept him fresh.
Well, and that team was a nightmare. You would have been saying get him out of here.
Can I?
Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna be. No, I'm gonna be dead serious.
No, but it was just funny to me that you've been screaming over each other all hour, and then you're just like,
Yeah, because no, I actually haven't done. I haven't
Yeah.
done my thing for
yeah,
Man
all
United.
right.
I haven't done
All right.
No, and I'm actually being genuine. So because I've been through it with when we fired Emery and Arteta and all that. The mid-season firings are gonna.
It's gonna be rough.
It's that's it.
It's gonna get
This
rough.
whole season's dead.
No, yeah, I think at the end of the season, I think we're right where Chelsea were.
I don't
last
think
season.
I don't think your fans recognize that because they already. It's literally the first
They
game.
think he's gonna turn things around.
Bro.
He walked in with his Montclair puffer. They're like, "Oh my God, he gave us
seen how
swagger
garbage
FC."
have you seen how shit
take
your
it out of
players
your
are?
mouth, boys.
Have you seen how shit your players are?
Yeah,
He
I agree.
needs like 2. That's the thing, right? So he's put the system there.
You said it. You
He
can't
needs
put
2 or
perfume
3.
on shit.
He needs 2 or 3 windows to get those guys and get his guys in. Your fan base is already losing patience after 90 minutes. That's why they shouldn't have brought him in. And that's the thing. When you're bringing in a new manager with a entire new system, you need a preseason. Preseason is a must.
They had to get Ten Hag out of there, and if they kept Van Nistelrooy in and they played,
put an interim, punt the season.
No, but that's a problem. Then the fans get attached. If he got us top 4, then you have a big problem on your hands because you can't sack him after.
They made the right.
You lose next weekend. The guy that you just got, they're gonna be signed. Amorims out.
No, listen. They made the right call, and even he said it himself. We are going to have to suffer together for a little bit.
Yeah,
this is not going to happen overnight.
And
but the thing is that he's not going to abandon his system like Ten Hag did. He brought in his system, and he said there's a lot of guys. He's already naming players in post-match, saying Bruno loves the long ball. This guy likes to do that. He is naming players. He's calling them out, and he knows that they're going to have to learn. They're going to have to fight. Garnacho can't go out there and do what he did and get minutes.
Go ahead, Chip.
I was going to say, like, I'm a big believer. You're right. You need a preseason. But treat this whole rest of the year like a preseason. You want Manu knowing how to play. You want Ugarte in this. You want Ahmad. All the young guys are going to be part of this project. Start that. Like, this is your role in our system. Now we'll build it out around you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what this game was. And what I'm seeing is their fans already losing.
Oh, well, those soccer fans are
crazy. But the problem is that's where the pressure will come. That's where the pressure will come, and it'll get into the player. It'll get into the
But it's not from the fans where it becomes like a very toxic point. It's that the media is blowing this out of proportion.
That too.
Him crying about the media already.
You know how
he's
not used to it. He's just not used to it. He knows this is.
Well, that's when I sent the group chat. You freaked out. You freaked out.
Well, because you guys were sitting in the cage, just like I could sense the giggling happening.
Oh, we were giggling.
You want to get Maresh off his fucking rocker?
Going from Portugal to the British. Yeah. The British media is worse than Manchester United, Real Madrid, Arsenal, and all that are worse than any team here. It's worse than New York Yankees. Yeah. It's worse than anyone. It's unreal.
This was Amorims' quote. He goes, "This week I spoke to the media more than I did 4 years at Sporting. Yeah. I just want to work with my players, nothing more. My players were thinking too much in the game. You could feel it."
But I think he's gonna do the things that
I'm worried.
He's gonna. No, I think he's gonna give the fucking bird to the media and say, "I'm gonna work on my team. I don't care about you guys." And that's
done, but like that quote says that he hasn't done that.
No, I think this first week they had him on all this press tour shit.
Right.
They made him do all of this stuff, and I think now he's like, listen, you want me to go win games? This is what I got to do. You want me to turn it around? And now that the Glazers and Ed Woodward and all the circus clown act that we had, we've got the Ineos board, we've got the proper people. I think he'll be fine.
What does that mean though?
Yeah, what's
listen, my perfect finish this season, like no shit. Like I want to be out of Europe. I want a season out of Europe. I want a season where we can just focus on the Premier League.
Yes.
And we'll focus on like if we're in those cup games, fine. But that'll allow us to stay fresh, be competitive in the Premier League next year, and that's where we need to be. This cycle that United's been, where they've been competing for top 4 every single season, just to say we're in the Champions League, saying that's how we're going to sign big name players. That's how we're going to bring in players. We've seen in the Premier League this season. They're getting better, like all these other teams around us, Villa and Brighton and West Ham. They're getting players. Not all of them have been in Europe. Now they're getting to Europe because they're building towards that, and that's what we need to attract and sell that project out.
You guys
want to finish like 9th?
No, I
don't. Finish doesn't matter.
I don't really necessarily care. I mean, I have a $100 bet with Ethan Camps. I'd love to finish ahead of Chelsea, but
that's not happening.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Let me pretend. If I'm a United, so I'm being completely objective here. The best thing going forward. If I'm a United fan here, position what you want in this situation. Your league table does not matter whatsoever. You need to be knocked out of all the competitions as fast as possible. Play 1 game a week and spend 6 days. So you're playing that one. So that takes up to 7. 6 days of those 6 of those 5 of those 7 days. You're on the training.
You're
ground,
healthy.
Learning the system.
You're healthy, and when you're not playing in Europe. You know what else that does? It takes you out of National League talks. When you're not at the top of the table, you're not going to go play for your country as much as you used to.
Bro.
And that is exactly where I want us. At Carrington, training, staying fit, 1 game a week. Get back on track.
An epiphany. He was trying to do that 3-4 whatever thing, wing back with fat boy Luke Shaw running up and down. Bro, you need to get all that junk out of there.
Bro, he was trying to do that with Johnny Evans. I mean, what do you want him to do? Harry Maguire's out. Lenny Yoro's out. Alessandro Martinez is out. Lindelof is out. He had 4 injuries in the back line.
But even with those guys, bro, that like Maguire cannot play with that 3. His system is you need to be both playing center backs. Maguire can't play.
Okay, well, the biggest injuries there are Yoro and Martinez. If they're fit and they're healthy and they can surround Delict, that is a proper back 3. Yeah. That can keep us in games.
Midfield.
And then midfield,
that's
Menu and Ugarte.
That's pretty good.
And then you've got 2 attacking mids. I think Ahmad and Bruno should be there.
Did I see him say that, like, he was talking like Mason Mount is going to be like a centerpiece of his project?
I think Mason Mount could be a big part of this project.
So that quote was correct.
All he said was, I love this kid. He wants it, and that's what he wants. He wants players that are going to come out and play and give their all on the pitch.
Earn their badge.
Say what you want about Mason Mount. He
does
try.
Attitude. Yeah,
he does. He has a good
Sounds
attitude.
like Nicky Smokes.
He's got the English accent.
But yeah, I know we spent a long time on this, so we could spend hours on United. I think that we're going to be fine. We just need to take it game by game. It's not going to be a great end of the season. We're not going to finish top 4, and we have to all be okay with that.
Last question about United before we move on. Do you think it was actually a bad thing that you went out there and scored inside the first 2 minutes?
No, I think that was part of the spark of the vision that he wanted to instill. Like, you saw Ahmad go straight, like, get released down the wing and be able to put that ball in. That is like the kind of attacking football that he wants. It's around the center forward that gets the balls in. And that's what, like, he's trying to profile Rashford as, is like that Gyökeres type where the whole team revolves around that center forward. And we saw it for 2 minutes, but at least we saw it.
There's a group chat. My group chat was going off. Nicky Smokes. Amarim Paul. There it is. Amarim Paul. 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 Then they want to fuck
Amarin out.
It's not his fault that he had to start Casemiro and Ericsson.
I was going to say, because they score that fast, you get all this hope, and then Ipswich ties it up.
It was perfect.
And then arguably should have won the game.
No, they should. I mean,
What made it perfect was a new manager and the person that scored. Amarim has brought Marcus Rashford, the poster boy, back to life.
What did he say? iOS 18.25?
The new Marcus Rashford.
Brought him back to
4.8.
No, I mean, fair play. Delap had an absolute stinker in terms of actually finishing. He should have scored 2.
Yeah.
The Hutchinson's the only one that actually should not have gone in the net. Mizraoui puts it in off the top of his head.
Yeah.
I think that was going in anyway.
That was a good
It
one.
looked like it was going a little wide, but regardless, Delap should have scored 2. So fair play to Ipswich. McKenna got up. Like I said, he was probably in the locker room going, I rejected these fucking guys for you. Let's go fucking win this one. And they had the fucking carrot top in the crowd, Ed Sheeran.
Rudy's surprisingly quiet.
I mean, I think everything Maresh has said is correct. Like, I wasn't that, to be totally honest, like, I wasn't that blown away by just tying Ipswich. It's like a new manager. You players you have aren't the ones that he wants. You just got to give it some time.
Like, after this window,
you are going to be up against the media and the psycho fans.
Yeah, I mean, this summer window itself is we're gonna lose probably 5 players: Ericsson, Casemiro, Lindelof, Maguire maybe might go out and find a new team.
The January window, you saying?
No, summer window. Shaw, you've got guys like that.
Yeah, Shaw, Malacia, gone.
Dallo might be out of there.
Food, gone.
So it's going to be a big summer at United. So we'll see what happens.
All right, let's talk about the game that cost Zaw the perfect weekend. Liverpool comes back against Southampton to win 3-2. Zaw came in here and shook everyone's hand with a big smile. And to put this in perspective, when Arsenal lost, and we asked him what his mask was in his pocket, he's like, "What? Nothing's going on. Like, I'm like nothing matters. Like, I don't care. Like, let's just do this stupid show." Today he walked in with a big smile on his face, grinning, shaking everyone's hands.
It was worse than that. It was this condescending, shit-eating grin. Like
I can't even spell condescending.
I don't think many people can.
No,
it was.
Remember when I used to walk in every week and shake everyone's hands? You'd be like, "What are you doing that for? What are you doing that for? You coming to get me today? You coming to get me today?" Now you do it, and you're like,
"Yep."
I wanted to punt Zaw.
Now imagine how he would have came in if Liverpool drew or lost that game. He might have came in here butt naked.
Let's do this show at 5 in the morning. Let's do it at 5 in the morning. I got a lot to say.
That game was.
How did they give it away, man? Fuck.
What do you mean how? It's Southampton at the
Bro,
end of the
they
day.
were up 2-1.
And they have Mohamed Salah. That goal that he had, the one touch off that ball,
was filthy.
that was disgusting.
But was it though?
It was,
Yes.
it was a little dribbler. It was like a
great
what the
thought.
fuck is this goal? But it was still this. It was a
Dude,
one touch.
did you see the replay where McCarthy? It was like
he had
was
a stroke.
He was a free safety, and he was trying to set an angle on him. Salah, I mean, yeah, that touch is incredible. I don't even know if he was trying to shoot it. I think he was.
No, he was just literally trying to nudge.
And then it went in the middle of the goal.
I mean, hey,
I don't know what McCarthy was doing, dude.
to put that in with your. That is a strong foot, the left one. So, but that was still.
That touch was unbelievable.
Just overall, like Gravenberch is still the best midfielder in the Premier
He's
League
been
this
awesome.
season.
Can we? How much did they get him for? It took him a while to get going
I
because
think
last
40 or
season,
50, yeah, Klopp didn't really rate him.
what he was there to replace.
he was-
He came to replace Thiago, right?
Yes.
He just got brought in because I don't know if he was there to replace necessarily, but they brought him in and he was like a pretty good prospect. And then Klopp just put him in a closet, like just didn't use him.
Because they didn't they get McAllister because Klopp didn't like Gravenberch?
Which, by the way, I think
40 million for Gravenberch.
the thing about Liverpool's business is like FSG will not overpay for anybody. That's why they lose.
Which is
out
why
on-
look at how they're embarrassing themselves within the Salah situation.
Oh my
Look at what's
God.
going on.
I'm more out than in.
Again, if a Manchester United player, no matter where we were in the table, said that,
how is it?
I just wanted to give you a hug.
Wait, what did you see?
Just wanted to give you a hug.
Oh, okay. I thought you saw something.
I thought he.
I'm just like having such a good time on this podcast.
yeah,
I wanted to give some love.
Smokes, tell your boys keep fucking winning, and I won't put this stupid shit back on. But yeah, the Salah, I don't get how that would be like us. I guess
Not re-signing Henry.
I guess we kind of
Letting Henry
I
walk.
can't remember the drama behind Henry leaving. It was Wenger wanted to.
Right now, it's like if
cash
you
in.
let Saka walk.
Yeah.
No, but he's like
I
Salah's older though.
I know, but I understand. I
yeah,
guess
but he's
it's
playing
not
like the
apple
best
apple.
player in the Prem. He is the best player in the Prem right
I
now.
get it. I think that my hunch is that they're just.
It's
I think
like
they're
it's like
both- I
Tom Brady
think
on the
they're-
Bucks.
I think they're both just negotiating. Like him saying I'm more out than in. I think that he's probably trying to
I don't
angle a
know.
deal.
I don't think so.
I don't know. He's gonna get a fat payday from Saudi the season he's
That's the
having,
thing, tax free.
and he's kosher over there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I mean, maybe the wrong words there, but
No.
The opposite.
All right, I'll clean it up for Marish. He's a Muslim. He's going to a Muslim country.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. So then why is
Kante. There was
so
a
then why does
dancing
Liverpool?
around it, yeah.
Why is Liverpool going to throw a bag at him then?
Exactly. They're kind of
He's
just
your
like
club
you've
legend.
done your service. Like I don't know if we need.
Brother, has he done his
And
service?
if they win the league, he will definitely walk off on
he's
top
won them a league
and
and
go
a
get a bag. If
he
they
goes-
win the Prem this year, he'll walk off in the
he
sunset.
hasn't. You can't let him walk playing like how he's doing, bro.
He will walk.
I saw a side to side. I saw a side to side picture because did you see? You know the only time he gets yellow cards is from his celebrations. I saw
He
a
is
side
shredded.
I saw a
He's so
side to side
shredded.
of his body now and his body from when he was like 5-6 years ago. It's the exact same. He's like LeBron. That guy still
he is-
has.
That's
He still has 3-4 years in him.
But the
Doesn't get
the
injured.
thing is though, is that he already won them. Like if they win the league this year, he's like I've accomplished everything. He's gonna go get his bag.
Go do the John Elway.
Smoke.
At that
Yeah,
point.
just walk right off.
What?
The Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Who was your guy? Who was your Dallas? Who was your Dolphins guy growing up? Your
Brother,
main.
my whole team has sucked my whole life.
Let's say you grew up watching Dan Marino, right? You grew up watching Dan Marino. Dan Marino's gotten to his 30. He's gotten to his 31, 32 years old, right? He's looking phenomenal. He's playing like player of the season level. He's playing MVP. He's putting up MVP numbers. Dan Marino says he's a Dolphins legend now. He's been at the Dolphins already, and he says, you know what? I still want to kind of stay in Miami 2-3 more years. And the fucking club is Dolphins are taking the piss and all that.
Well, look what the Packers did with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
They drafted Jordan Love in the first round, and look at them now.
I'll say this: I don't know what his wages are. So maybe they're looking to clear that so they can bring someone new and younger in. But if they take this money and they re-sign Trent to a big deal, that is the biggest mistake they could do.
I needed to use a name that you were very, 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 very attached to. Your number one growing up, the one that made you cry when he's out for a game.
How about when
That's
LeBron
what
went
Salah
back
is.
to Cleveland? Did you care?
That's what Salah is.
Yeah, that hurt, but like I wasn't emotional because he already won us 2 ships. Like we went to 4 straight finals and won 2 finals.
Salah
I don't think there is like a good comp for this.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's such
There
a
is.
unique.
Yeah.
It's going to sting for them but God forbid a non-Saudi team and like maybe a Spanish team.
I'd say the comp, we'll go back to LeBron. LeBron won the championship for Cleveland and said, okay, I did everything I had to do for the city. Now I'm going to leave and just go live in California, L.A., raise my family, and
It
get
would
the bag.
be like that, and Cleveland not make a run for him. Not at least even try. That's what Liverpool's not.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think it was kind of like mutual. Like, yeah, like I did everything I had to do for the city. I want to go live in L.A. because he wanted to do like movies and shit and
I don't
raise
know,
his
man.
family.
I don't know. I mean, the Liverpool
I do
fans,
think that if Cleveland would have kept him, they wanted to keep him, where it doesn't seem like Liverpool does.
Liverpool, but
That's the
fans
weird
love
thing.
him.
He's
Yeah.
like, because the way he framed his quote was that like I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How is that even?
You know, it's kind of like Patrick fucking Kane. That's what it's kind of like.
Yeah, it is kind of like
How?
I don't
It
I,
makes,
I don't know. Maybe he also part of him wants to go. He's made so much
no,
money.
but Liverpool. Is he lying? There's no ways Liverpool has not at least even.
No, they would
Thrown
come
him
out
off.
and probably say something. But I don't know. Maybe they have plans. They've got a new manager in who hasn't been able to bring anyone in other than Chiesa. Maybe they want to rebuild a little and use that wage bill to together.
I might say something crazy, and Liverpool fans in the comments, please, where especially the younger ones. I think the younger ones will probably lean towards what I'm saying. This is crazy. Salah better than Gerrard?
Oh yeah.
No.
Salah better than Gerrard?
And you know what?
They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it.
Gerrard.
Gerrard is their poster boy because he's a Scouser through and through,
Yeah.
born in the neighborhood and all that.
Have you ever watched the comps of Gerrard? Just like the balls he put in. People make him sound so like amazing. There's guys running for their life to go and catch that ball, given the most sprint they can possibly give to get on the end of people.
He's pushing his guys to be better.
If I say Gerrard's mid, they'll get on.
This is
I
like
didn't say it. He said
he's
it.
gonna come out and be like, "Oh, Paul Scholes is better." Like
He is.
That's a fact.
He is. That's a
That
fact.
is a literal
That is a fact.
That's literally a fact.
Paul Scholes, out of the three English guys, the debate, the Lampard, Gerrard, whatever, Scholes won.
This is awesome. Seeing these two, I have no opinion.
Scholes
On it.
won.
I don't have.
No, I'm objective.
No, I trust your opinion on it. I don't know it well enough, but just seeing you two align on that was beautiful. In your fucking face.
I hate him.
I
I mean,
didn't
'cause
like
he
that.
tormented me my whole childhood, but Scholes is
But yeah, hey, Liverpool.
Yeah, let me ask you one thing about Liverpool, and then we'll move on because we got a long episode today. If they do beat City, is it over?
Yes.
It's damn near over. You would need Liverpool. You would need two things to happen. If Manchester City lose to Liverpool, you would need Manchester City to go on a biblical run, and you would need Liverpool to fall apart.
A biblical run of losses.
Yes. So you would need two things to happen that are tricky. Whereas if City win this one, it's sort of, we're racing them, and even if they keep pace, we can still beat
Is
them.
it at Anfield or is it at the Emirates?
It is at Anfield.
Zah, teach me.
I love how these motherfuckers don't trust us. Love that.
Right.
No, but Zah,
But what I
they've
want to
already-
ask you is,
already
as an
played-
Arsenal fan, do we want City to win or a draw?
You need City to win.
In this case, because we are trying to win the league, let's get the emotions of rivalries and all that out the thing. Let's do the table mathematics. In this case, unfortunately, Nicky smokes. We need a Man City win.
Look how the turntables. You guys we didn't do the show, but Arsenal fans historically, why are you twerking for City? Why are you twerking for them? Now
I mean,
look
I'm
who
not
needs to-
twerking. I'm
now
not
look who now
twerking.
needs to
I need
twerk
a
for
favor.
City.
I'm not twerking. I
You
need
lot.
a favor. I'll take a favor. I won't be shaking
Also-
my ass for that favor.
Zah, what I mean by the race, I didn't exclude you from that. You're still in the
no,
race.
I'll just-
Yeah. So yeah, but if it's like, I'd say it's down to like 10% if we lose.
Yeah,
If they win, it's over.
If they win and you guys,
It's a big gap, bro.
Yeah, even at 9, that's tough.
A lot.
Bro, it's a big gap. What?
Eight?
That'll be 11 before Christmas?
Yeah, 8's the biggest that's been overturned. 11's I don't think ever been done.
Who overturned 8?
I think Liverpool themselves have overturned an 8.
The city?
Maybe.
I think City was.
Wait, was it us? No.
you
It
guys
was
did.
us. It was
You
us.
guys did.
When we beat you 99, it was us. The
You
second
didn't win
no.
99. You would have won 2000. 99, we did a
Let me
trophy.
see if I can look that up.
So we were the second one. So the 01-02 one
I think you guys might have done one, yeah.
was us. The Man United. No, the 97-98 one.
So the year
I remember
before the
correctly.
trouble.
I think I have a screenshot of it
With
in this group
Overmars.
chat.
Overmars.
I got it pulled up. No, the largest. All right, I don't know. I can't see the whole screenshot. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. Let's talk about Chelsea. They win 2-1. Could have been 3 if in Cuckoo. Did I say that right? Yep.
Yep.
He blocked Cole Palmer's shot.
Oh, that was Madueke.
Oh, it was Madueke. Sorry. Hand up. Still learning. I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on this. They were up 2-0, and then Leicester hit a PK in like the 95th minute, which cashed my bet. So shout out to Leicester. Good win for Chelsea. I just think they're a quality side.
Yeah, no, they're doing pretty well, and I still am curious to see how this is all going to shake out in terms of the attacking, consolation, I guess you could say.
Right.
Nkuku I thought was going to be his breakout year, and he just can't really seem to get
The reports are that he's been told to leave to find time somewhere else.
Oh, by Enzo?
The rumors are that he's coming to Man United.
Is he in the squad?
I mean, he's a very talented
player. But I don't think he's the profile player that we need. But that's the rumors. Like, I've seen one every day that he's been told to leave and he's interested by the project in Manchester.
Was he one of them that got the Sterling treatment?
I don't necessarily. You mean like
go train with the under 21s?
I'm not.
No, he's not
sure.
there.
He's not quite there yet. But I don't think that Enzo sees him as like he's not going to get minutes over Jackson. Jackson's in form.
And the other issue too is that when he was at Leipzig, he was playing as an attacking midfielder, sort of center forward.
He's not going to play as.
He's not going to play over Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
So it's more of an issue of like the personnel and who's hot right now, but it's crazy.
If I were him, I wouldn't want to be a UEFA Conference League. That's when I get tapped to play. I went from being the guy at Leipzig to going to be a Conference League guy. No, hell no. I'm out of here. I don't care what you paying me. In the better years of my career.
So, damn. How many motherfuckers do they have to sell?
Bro,
they have like 20 players.
They're going to have some insane incomings over the next couple of years.
But how much? They have zero leverage, though. They have zero leverage. How much? They can't sell those guys.
They'll probably start doing the cities thing, start moving guys around.
Look at Sterling.
You're describing good business.
NYCFC, Girona. You're going to go play at these little places.
Biggest upset of the week, in my opinion, Wolves winning 4-1 over Fulham. That was wild. We all thought Fulham would shit pump them.
We all got that one.
Yep.
Yeah. Cunha is that dude. He's a bad man.
This league this year is
wild.
Absolutely wild.
Now you see why I celebrate 3 points against Forest like a madman. Nothing is a guarantee.
Although I did, after the episode, I watched a video about Wolves, and they've been a lot more unlucky than I realized.
Their schedule has just been
Their schedule's been super shitty, and I think they have like 7. They've had like their XG against has been like 3 or 4 goals over, and their XG has been like 7 goals under. They just like have had these really bizarre like fucked up losses, so they're not as bad as we thought. Clearly.
And even with that being said, though, Rudy, like Fulham's a quality side. By no means that I think Wolves was going to go on the road and ship pump 4-1. That's crazy.
Yeah, 4-1 is
I still, other than Southampton, I don't really have anybody who I'm like they're for sure getting relegated.
Leicester.
Right.
For sure.
Well, Cooper got sacked, so maybe they'll get some new managers.
Palace.
They sacked Cooper?
Saturday.
Yeah.
They fired us.
Or Sunday morning.
R.I.P.
Right after the game. Actually, it was during your game.
Yeah,
that I saw
the breaking.
Rebecca Lowe delivered the news on us.
They're gonna summon Graham Potter. Out of the grave.
Where was he? I saw him in stands. Whose game was he at?
I think that you guys are gonna know who this name. Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Oh, really?
He's going to Leicester.
He's interviewing, yes.
Oh, wow. He doesn't want to leave England.
He's already here. He's got the visa approved.
He's already there.
That'd be a nice little fun gig for him.
He probably has permanent residency from his time playing for Man United.
True.
How many years? He spent more than 5 years at United.
Cooper never should have took that job, if we're being honest.
This is a tough role to fill. You know, he had Enzo there, brought them up, and now he's got to play with these players that weren't his.
That Leicester team has more talent than where they're at. Those guys are good players.
No, but
they lost a bunch.
Indeed, once upon a time.
Who got injured for the season who's like their guy? Fatah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Fatah, the Ghanaian dude?
Yeah, he's out for
season. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, also, this is kind of out of order, but dude, did you guys see that Dibbling? That Dibbling kid is a beast.
Unbelievable.
Dude, on Southampton?
It's Nwaneri than him.
Dude, he was a problem.
Unreal. Unreal.
The
Tyler
dude who
Dibley.
wears like no socks.
I love a
Tyler
That was crazy,
Bro.
His socks were like up to here.
Ankle socks.
He had like the shin pads he was wearing were like chiclets.
I'm a
That
sucker
kid
for a player
is-
that wears like no shin pads, low socks.
The Grealish.
Yeah, the Grealish looks sick, but dude, he was like legitimately so impressive.
He is. That was that game. So I'd been hearing a lot about him. I don't watch Southampton because I'm watching Arsenal and all that. So I'd been hearing that this kid is one of the biggest prospects in England. They talk about him like the two Tottenham kids, the Archie Gray and Mikey Moore and those kids and all that. I finally got to see him that entire game.
That was
It
my first
I
time
was like,
too.
holy shit! When they were playing Liverpool,
Yeah,
I was like, yo, this kid actually is. This kid is techie. English players are just meant to be able to run up and down, not actually play football. You know?
dude, he was all over the attack, and then that goal they got, that ball over the top.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. Do you see the giant that they have? That 7'1" guy.
No.
Bigger than the African guy. That's bigger than Peter Crouch.
No way.
He's like 7'1". He's
What, he plays striker?
he was playing up front. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, that Dibbling kid is fucking nice.
Onuochu or
Shout out
something.
to him.
Haven't seen him.
Another game we were absolutely wrong on. Everton-Brentford, absolute stinker, 0-0. I said there was going to be 6 goals in the game. Maresh had both teams to score, no draw. Absolute shit of a game. I'm not going to spend any time on that. But Villa drawing Crystal Palace.
I told you.
Unbelievable. I mean, this Villa team is just
I
fell
told
off.
y'all.
They're done. They're cooked.
I don't think they're done or cooked, but they should be doing a lot better
Dude,
considering.
let's look at their form. Where are they now? Now they're 8th. They have 1 win in their last 5 matches. Shit.
That's what I think they're running out of gas.
A lot of people sat and pressed the Emery is a better manager than Arteta, but
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
The revisionist history, guys.
and a lot of Arsenal fans were doing that. We look at what he's doing.
You know
Look
what?
what he's doing.
You
Look
know
what
what?
he is doing.
You know what? And then
He is a good man. Let's not be crazy. I like Unai.
no, he is.
I
He is.
just don't think that he can ever get his squad to like that elite, like top 1-2 position. He's done the same at Villarreal. He won them a Europa League. He's now at Villa. Probably could do the same. Maybe win them a Europa League at best. But I don't think they're going to win the Premier League.
So when they were winning games, they're all up in my mentions and my DMs. You're an idiot. You're so dumb. You're American. You don't know any football. You don't deserve to talk football because your accent isn't from London.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
Represent us, Saw.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just say it because it's not racist or it may be derogatory. You're black. All that nonsense. It's what I'm getting in my fucking DMs. And then
That's not right.
And then when I
is not right.
it is not
No room for racism.
Disavow.
And then when I'm on top now, and it's my point, these motherfuckers just are silent. They don't even come apologize. They're just quiet, and then when I look for them, they don't even respond to the things. They're back into their lockers. Fucking idiots.
Talk it, baby.
I got nothing after that.
Good
yeah,
rant.
I
Good
mean,
rant.
Sit your white ass down and listen.
Palace was in
I didn't mean to make you guys uncomfortable, but
Palace
that's what
were
they're
in a
doing in my
position to win
DMs.
that game.
I thought that was great, Saw.
Palace were in a position to win that game. They just can't defend well.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen with them if Gahey goes in the January
Yeah,
window
he's
to
gone.
Newcastle.
He's
Then
gone.
I think then
I don't know if
they
it's
could
gonna
be
be
they could be relegation fodder.
Newcastle
sure.
is
You think he's gonna come back? You think they're gonna
smoked
come back?
right now.
Yeah, 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, I was just going to say losing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wan Bissaka with his first
I was about to say, you're a guy.
Spider-Man.
Wan Bissaka.
Spider back. All right, quick betting recap. Golden Boot, Chief missed 7-3, Smokes missed 5-5, Wilson missed, Maresh is 4-6, Zaw Void 4-6, Rudy! You did it, brother.
We're
back.
Da-da-da.
You did it.
Rudy,
Finally.
dun, dun,
2-8.
dun, dun.
Jackson.
Oh,
Nicholas Jackson. Rudy hits to get to 20%, and
We're
the pod
back.
goes crazy.
Yeah.
Nicholas Jackson.
Everything else went as bad as it could have, but there is some hope.
So now that means he's going to bring his hot or cold picks to every week.
How good did that feel?
Nicholas
Honestly.
Not that great. I was like, oh,
Hey.
nice.
Credit to Chief and I. Smokes tried to turn you on Bruno.
I wanted him to be the worst better in the
But I knew what he was doing. I knew what he was doing. I could read through the smoke screens and the flashbangs you guys were all throwing around the room. It was a house of mirrors trying to figure out who was giving me real advice.
Oh, we looked you.
I have
It was Devil and Angel on
I
his
have a
shoulder.
confession to make. It was always going to be Jackson.
Okay. All right. Good.
All right, I like that. Bets of the week recap. I'm the only one that hit. I went on to 9-6. Chief lose, Maresh lose, Rudy lose. Zaw wants everyone to have a good time, and you did have a good time.
No. You spread fake news about me. Whoever made that graphic.
No,
You know
well,
me. I want
that
the
was-
world.
I
yeah.
had to put something on there, so put something.
I
Nice.
want the world to fucking.
I
Also,
think I'm gonna take a break from the plus sign.
Yeah, you should. You should just listen to me a little bit
Also,
more.
Smokes the Pitch Picks parlay did miss quite badly.
Well, that's because Welbeck was non-existent.
And Chris Wood.
Chris Wood didn't play.
I
How about the one good scoring chance Forrest had? Chris Wood's fat head got in the way. That probably would have been a goal.
To be fair, those bets right after international break, they're the worst because
Tough.
you don't know who's playing.
Yeah.
I mean, Wood was
That is
not
true.
playing because he flew from fucking New Zealand.
Right. He had 5 goals over the break.
I just want to say apologies to the fan for the parlay not hitting. I had my guy.
All right.
You had your guy. Yeah, that's
credit
right.
to
That's
Rudy.
what happened.
Credit to Rudy. His guy hit.
I hit.
Yeah, you picked that one. Fantasy update: Burst Spurs in first, Hen Bronze 11 in second, through on Pens in third. All right, long episode today because me and Rudy were going to Turkey, so we're going to touch on the Champions League a little
Oh
bit.
shit!
Yep. So the schedule is going to be tough for us, but for you, the listeners, it's going to be the exact same, right, Maresh?
Yep.
Okay, beautiful. So Tuesday, City playing Feyenoord. Did I get that?
Arnie Slot's
Feyenoord.
old boys.
Feyenoord.
Feyenoord.
Rudy.
Wait, where at the Etihad?
It's at the empty head, yes.
It is gonna be. I don't know. I mean, like based on the script, Phil Foden's gonna score. We're gonna be fine. We're doing pretty chill in Champions League, with the exception of the.
You're just a pretty chill guy, right?
I'm a pretty chill guy, dude. I don't know.
You're like that meme.
We're just right back into the fucking fire, dude. Put up. Get Gundogan out of the midfield. Put Nico.
Games are coming.
I've never seen Rudy show emotion on this show.
Put O'Reilly in there. Put someone in there. You know what? I didn't say this earlier.
Say.
Put John Stones in the holding midfield role.
Yeah,
done it once.
Yeah, he's done it.
that's actually who should be replacing.
That
Rodri.
should be it.
He's big. He can handle the ball. He can distribute it. Put him in the CDM role. That is where we're getting cooked right now. Problem is that I don't know. We got to play Simpson pussy, I guess. Then.
I was gonna say, you know what gets a man out of a slump? A little bit of pussy.
So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck the lamp's gonna be, but we need a gut check. I need Pep get a light of fire on these guys. Everyone's sort of like, oh, why are we just not winning so easily? Like, can someone just grab it by its haunches and hump it into submission?
All right, so are we all in agreement that City's gonna win this game?
They should, but you never know. I don't think it's going to be as big of a blowout as City's used to. I think it'll be a close game.
We're having a hard time coming by goals. At most, I think it'll be 2-0.
Yeah,
but we
it'll be
also
a close game. But
I might bet the under,
Feyenoord, the
2-1.
gap in quality between
Yeah.
the two sides is far.
Yeah.
All right, next game, Sporting at home against the Arsenals. Don't be wiping your head like.
No, they're just coming. They're just coming to the fan.
Oh my God!
I was like, where are the bits this week? Where are the bits?
It's so funny that the lowest on the table is running the bits. I think it's comedy. It's
good producing.
Like your
Wait,
club.
Who's on the
Yeah, you're
who's
right.
on the back of that? Who's on the back of that? Let's see who it is.
Gyökeres.
Gyökeres.
I thought it was an old one. I thought it was a.
gonna
Now
be-
I can do it, and it's
Hey,
I thought you were gonna
it's
do
a,
a
it's a, it's a tryout for Arsenal. It's a tryout to see if he can make the squad.
I thought you were gonna do a Nani or a Ronaldo.
That jersey is clean as fuck, though.
Or a Ronaldo.
All right,
doing
Zoff,
it.
floor is yours,
We
man.
can't watch it tomorrow, so I had to wear it today.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, because you guys are out. Yeah, no, the games are coming thick and fast. Listen.
Pause.
If we no, actually no pause. Fuck it, full Diddy. The games are coming thick and fast. If we have to win against a team with no manager. I don't know what that's a problem. That's it.
You
they
would
have no
think.
fucking coaching staff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. I'm reading off my phone. I think that we're loaning Amorim on a one-day deal.
I'm sorry. We have to win with a team with no manager. 7 points, 4 games, bro. We need to make that 10.
Yep.
We need to make that 10. We're out of that automatic qualifier. We're out of that automatic qualifier range. Do I feel confident? They have no manager. I
Gotta win.
Yeah, but I'm scared.
The
Gyökeres
squad's
is a bad
still
man.
the same.
Yeah, that's
They
the
know
thing.
how to
Gyökeres is a
play.
bad man. Gyökeres is a bad man. We've got to be honest.
They're undefeated.
I don't like the fact that we're not favorites too.
We're not?
Oh, absolutely not.
They are undefeated in all.
You're bullshitting.
Nah, it's
Dude,
it's
they're-
not gonna be an easy game, bro.
This Gyökeres guy is a.
They
trust me,
knocked-
I went
they
through it.
knocked-
He's a
Gyökeres is the best
fucking
striker.
issue.
Didn't they knock you guys out
Yeah,
last
they did.
year?
They did. Gyökeres is the best striker on the planet.
I gotta see this. We're not
I
favorite?
don't think so.
Also, the those Portuguese team in the Champions League are just
They're
like
different.
they're just
Yeah.
like they got a little juice.
Porto gave Arsenal
Yeah.
a tough time
Yeah,
last
no.
season.
Yep.
They're for real.
Now I'm nervous, but we should win. I expect to win. I'm praying, and I just want to let you guys know.
Zaw, you're an idiot. We're favorites.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is it clear?
They're plus 215. We're plus 130.
Oh, okay. So not too.
We're favorites, though.
Okay, I'll take that. I just want to let you guys know that from now up until the end of January, is it like mid-January or end of January, there will only be one day without competitive football.
I know, it's the best time of the year.
Love that.
Great run.
Premier League.
As a fan,
Champions
it's the
League.
most heartbreaking,
It's hard work.
It's a full-time job.
I need a rest. There's a game going on now. We're playing tomorrow already. Tomorrow there's.
I love it, though. That's why I got so into the
It's
sport. 'Cause
basically
like
our
game.
our March Madness.
I
Yeah.
can't do it, Smokes. I can't even keep up. I haven't debriefed fully from this one. I'm already have to fucking focus on the thing. They're already trained. They're already sleeping. They're getting ready for tomorrow's game. It's,
I can't keep
how
up.
do they break? This is why we say we need people like Zinchenko in them.
I have to go to war against you and you in a 4-day stretch.
Yep.
It's
And
gonna
then
be
we
electric.
go, and then we
got-
go from you to them.
We have
in
Man
that same
United.
stretch.
We have Man United.
That's gonna rock.
So we have Man United right.
I'm gonna have to deal with fucking
I'm actually-
Anfield.
none of us
I'm gonna have
are
to deal
here.
with Anfield with like a whole new graft head of hair. Like I'm gonna.
Those hair plugs are gonna fall right out.
You're not here for the first day for the first war.
No, I'm in. We'll talk.
That's the only thing that sucks is that the streams we're gonna have problems because me and Rudy will be in Turkey and then he'll be in New York and you'll be in.
United game. I go.
But the podcast will always release no matter where we are. We're gonna make all that work. Wednesday, I think it's the match of the week: Liverpool Madrid at Anfield.
This 2-game stretch will define the rest of Liverpool's season.
this. Oh yeah, because they got
They got Madrid and City back to
bro
back.
the Bellingham derby. I can't wait. Bellingham was meant to go to Liverpool. He had
So
an
many
agreement-
players have been
an agreement with
Caicedo,
Liverpool.
Enzo.
Nah, but that's
Everybody
where he
was
was
meant
going.
to go to Liverpool.
You know that, Maresh. That's where he was going.
Didn't
Then
he like
in
not
comes-
want to play for anyone besides Birmingham? Wasn't that like in the England?
No,
I think I'd heard that story.
Dude, he's the
before.
only player that has his number retired in England.
And at Birmingham City.
Yeah,
Really?
Crazy.
yeah. He's
I think they also tried.
22.
They also tried to suck up to his brother and retire his brother
Job.
too.
Job.
Not mistaken.
He's pretty good in the championship.
Did.
He's in the championship.
He's not going to be the same gravy.
No,
Even
no.
then, Jude's not
Same
having the
last
best
name.
season, not in a false 9. So,
You said that, not me. But that's gonna be a cracker. Pause.
it should be a good game.
Yeah.
Should be a good game.
Oh wait, I meant to. I
That's
spoke
tomorrow?
Zimbabwe in English. Not,
Yeah, that's on Tuesday. That'll be out on.
no, it's
today.
Wednesday. Right?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
They won too. Sorry.
so who are we taking to win?
Liverpool, Madrid.
No Vinicius.
no
No
Vinicius.
Vinicius.
I
I saw
like-
somewhere. No.
Actually, you know what? That might work.
that might be
out.
good.
That
Mbappe
might-
can actually show up.
Yeah.
I like. I'd say it. I like Liverpool. They're just a little bit more at Anfield.
I could see a draw.
I can't. You can't
Like a
bet
2-2.
against. It's just haram to bet against Real Madrid in the Champions League. So
They haven't been great in the
Champions.
Champions League.
Again, it's
They
haram.
always end up
It's-
winning
It's
it.
haram, so I'll just restore the default. I just it smokes. Where I don't know what to do, I just go to my default settings.
Fair.
Real Madrid, bang.
All right, I'll go Madrid too. Rudy?
I'm gonna go. All that's true. I just got some weird gut feeling Liverpool's gonna do it.
Okay. Chief.
It's a hamburger from last night, my brother.
I'll take Liverpool as well.
It's tearing me up.
Arash?
I
Actually-
could never pick the Scousers.
No.
Never pick the Scousers.
Flip.
I'll be wearing my Ronaldo shirt through the airport. Yeah, you ain't gonna see me rooting for no Scousers.
And then the last game we have on here, we could be quick. Villa at home against Juve.
Oh, Juventus are banging for him, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Juventus is going to win the game, although they are underdogs.
Is it,
that
so is
line's
it
kinda
at Villa
telling.
Park?
Yes.
Villa hasn't been playing well, so I gotta go Juventus. I don't watch Juventus, but because of the fact that Villa's the one I pay attention to, being in the Premier League, and they ain't doing well. So
Yeah, I've only seen highlights of Juventus, but they got guys that can play. They're pretty solid. I don't know what the deal is with Jovic. He's kind of just like the Italian version of Darwin Nunez, but Villa just does inspire no confidence.
We dodged a bullet.
Chief?
They haven't lost since October 22nd.
Damn.
Pretty good.
I think I'm going Juve. I just think Villa just doesn't have it this year.
Yeah.
So
His mafia linked ass, his agent that's mafia linked. He wanted to fleece the living shit out of us, bro. Vlahovic for $100 million. Fuck that.
Dude, there was city talk too.
To make us pay the 100.
Yeah.
He was just throwing your name around to make us pay the 100.
You got to pick in that game, Arash?
I'll go Juventus.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap up this episode of Pitch Picks. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Get active in the comments. Give us your takes. And we will see you on Thursday for the match 13 preview. Thank you guys for watching.
Come on, Arsenal.